Hello everyone, welcome. Hello Sinzu. Hello Isa. Hello Noxie. How are you all doing? Fractal, hello. So, I don't really remember anything, I'll be honest. Just like last time I played this. Isa. Isa. Smooth jazz? Smooth jazz! I'm starting to remember. I remember Great Swordman. You're told to replace all the contractors with AI. That's how you're going? I'm so sorry. Okay, we're relearning. All this power doesn't come free. It comes with needing to remember to align the right side of your body with your target. Apa. I got so distracted. But I was thinking about the redeem that you were talking about. And wondered if it would just be better as a pinned message instead. And I wanted to talk to you about that, but then I ran out of time. It won't stop showing you numbers. You're exhausted but doing okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Noxie. Sorry, I got distracted by Fractal's AI and Isa. It was about 15 minutes after they were talking about how they don't want AI to make people nervous about losing their job anyway. Yeah, it's different when it's contractors. Certainly. Hey, technically, they were never given a job in the first place. Like, I mean, I guess they were in the strictly literal sense of the word. I was overconfident. I honestly thought the first one would take him out. We got a mail breaker. I take one of those roughly every 3 days. What is a contractor? A miserable pile of not actually employed here. Terrible. Arrow, hi. You love this area, I think. You remember working in a large company, there were contractors doing the job duties you were hired to do, and instead they had you doing whatever your senior employees were doing? Wow, that's great. Imagine the savings. Ah, ah. Need someone to fetch you ice? I would do it. Right now, I would do it. Just ice. Oh. This. My souls. I remember there's not going to be many here. Oh well. All right. Yeah, 100% confidence you'd be using this as soon as I found it. It's like, look at it. I don't know how much I like the actual usage of it, but you can't ignore the style. Well, that was embarrassing for both of us, considering how many times I fought this guy last stream. He's really good. Fire seed. Almost died. Man required a head, and then be wary of woman. Boss ahead, I believe you. Be wary of right. Okay. DJ from GTA San Andreas arrives in the dungeon and points at you. It's the busted. It is! Oh, yeah. So I raided someone, I think last time I was playing this, and I saw them in this area. And then I saw them fighting this chariot, and I was like, oh god, this is what's waiting for me. Fading soul? Me too. You're not a friend. But I think you're a friend in the boss room. You really like this boss? It's cool and creative. I'm excited to be delighted. Try ranged battle and then hurrah for revenge. I'll think it over. Did something to strain your thumb somehow? Wasn't healing quickly enough. I think you kept re-aggravating it, so you got a splint on it now. I'm sorry. I have done absolutely the same thing. It's actually kind of my worst habit. Oh no. Lever. I see. I kind of thought he just wasn't gonna care about the door. You got reading glasses? You can wear your over your contacts because you have old people eyes now. Aw, I'm sorry. You've never played Majora's Mask, have you? I have, actually. I don't know if I ever completed it, but I've played Majora's Mask one time. I was sitting here thinking, this feels very Zelda. Maybe you'll get AI fired and just rehired or retire. That'd be nice. Great game. It's a great game. Regular glasses and reading glasses are different glasses. Exactly. I went to the optometrist a while ago. And they were like, yeah, your left eye is still really messed up, but nothing can be done about that now. Excuse me, pardon. I was like, you have glasses that can help that? No, we don't. I got lost? I think I found the bridge. We're back on track. No, that's the bridge I want. This is the way back to the bonfire. I might just take that just because I've got a pain train following me. You'll die on the Dark Souls as a Zelda-like kill. I think you're right, actually. You're so cute. Is getting lost cute? It's you. You're a pain train and you're following the stream. Pain train isn't like the worst name for a snake, but it's not the best one. It is, but mostly it was the, excuse me, pardon me. The zombie was being cute. Well, I think the best name for a snake has to contain noodle. I'm sorry, but that's just the generation of internet that I grew up in. Please. But yeah, this game is not unlike a 3D Zelda. I'm gonna say it's missing important aspects of Zelda. The items. There's not enough item-based puzzle solving, I would say. Is it? I see you've come prepared. Please. Please do not. No! You'll rebrand to Noodle Sork? The Noodler? It's not a major mechanic, is true. Anaconda? I don't know, I kind of like Anaconda. Say it, people. Oh. Non-binary cannibals, I see. The argument lies in that it expresses the aspect in different ways. I'm sorry about my curse of reading chat backwards. The noodler would be a Halo gun that pew-pews floppy gummy worms instead of spikes. Oh! But imagine leeches. Hi, Russ. How are you doing? I feel like I was just a creature sitting on the floor, and then I was plopped into this situation. I feel unprepared and without agency, but like in a good way, you know? Imagines. Now imagine a gun that shoots parasitic leeches. Through the variety of consumables and things like moths that drop particular items, often answers to environmental... You freaking guy. That's true. If I was doing a video game taxonomy, I would make thank you for approving that. I would mark this as a relative to Ocarina of Time. Took off work yesterday to play some Warhammer. Your Space Wolves, the fur pile, versus your friend's sister of battle, thoughts and prayers. You've mentioned thoughts and prayers before, which means that's almost certainly the actual name that they use for the army. Banana was showing me a Warhammer video. They were using 3 battle hammer fortress. They're using 3 fortifications. And as an MTG player, I understand that fortifications are bad. And no one cares about or remembers they exist. So I understand the challenge here. You'd say Warhammer confuses you, but everything confuses you? Warhammer would confuse me if I tried to comprehend it. Descendant of Castlevania and Ocarina of Time and, well, Kingsfield. Oh, God. I've still never seen Kingsfield. I've never, like, even seen a screenshot of it. That's certainly a lie. I've probably seen Kingsfield at some point. This is not going great so far. You view Warhammer through the same lens that you need to view D&D in order to comprehend it. UI is very similar. I might have seen, before I played either, I might have seen a Kingsfield and just confused it for Dark Souls. I'm gonna try it. It's not gonna go great, but I'm gonna try it. Current Warhammer confuses you? You stick to older editions? Please I thought I was going through. Please excuse me. I thought I was going into the mist. I was like, I'm going through the mist. This is the perfect time to rechat. It's similar on later releases, but before Demon Souls. Okay. I don't really need this, but I will use it. I'll use it because I feel bad about last time. To be clear, it's not that I don't need it because of skill. It's just that I hadn't lost a lot of health because I know I die a lot, so I put on the ring that has me lose less health when I die. Villains being, you once heard someone describe D&D as play pretend, but in order to resolve the issue where people make powers or immunities on the spot, they added arithmetic and note keeping. Yeah. This is exactly what Warhammer is. But instead of play pretend, it's playing action figures. Oh my god, you're so right. I always just saw it as like a D&D, but RTS. Or I guess RTS, but tabletop. It's playing action figures. Oh my gosh. Well, that explains the poison. I kind of thought that man was throwing it this whole time. Thank you for your moss. New season of X-Men 97 in a month? I was watching that. That's very exciting. I might get to watch that with all my partners together. We'll have to get you to watch all of the old 90s X-Men. And then the first season of X-Men 97 first. You watched a thing? I did. Sinzu made me. I could try Kingsfield, the Ancient City on my PlayStation 2. That sounds actually so enticing. Wearing contacts again, feeling phantom glasses every couple of hours. That sounds awful. We have to watch Batman the Animated Series too. I want to watch Batman the Animated Series. Who's being made to watch all of 90s X-Men? I was. I was made to watch that by Sinzu. Anyway. She flailed the whole time. Good show. You mean me or Batman the Animated Series? Oh, Wolverine always popped his claws and then jumped on someone and got thrown off because they couldn't show him stopping anything? Yeah. Sinzu's efforts. Are X-Men the mutants? X-Men are some of the mutants, at least. It's a subset of mutants. Batman the Animated Series was so good. Especially Heart of Ice. Easily your favorite episode. I haven't seen it probably since I was actually a child and it was coming out on TV. X-Men are the first mutants. Nuh-uh. There's certainly mutants before that. In story. Marvel mutants, Wolverine, Professor X. Yeah, those ones. One was particularly resilient. I blame the circles. Oh my god. The Magneto guys. The circles. This fight is all about circles. That's true. I admit, actually. The UGC probably is probably not doing me any favors here. Now, there's a strong urge inside me to recognize this problem and then continue using it. But I think this time, I'm actually just going to switch to a smaller greatsword. This is when Dark Souls becomes a circle-like. I think Cass likes those. Like Hungry Hungry Hippos. Ah, a circle and a spiral, a wheel within a wheel. Never ending or beginning on an ever-ending reel. I like your spiel. I'm a square. I'm not a square. I'm a wheel. Please. Please, no. I was like, certainly, I got a few seconds. Horse. It's Horse. Hello, Scion. Wheel pain in your butt? No. I never to help you. Hello, Scion. How are you doing? How's your stream?
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the head pats, Isa. Here's a much more reasonable greatsword. Oh my goodness! Banana, thank you so much. I adore you too. How are you doing? You to share Windmills of Your Mind as a classic? Sounds like a classic. Did a lot on Warframe. Wanted to continue, but need to adult, so you have to save it for tomorrow. I hope the adulting is smooth and simple, with no unforeseen issues. It's really beautiful, certainly. You're lost in the wash, this area. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. I was using this before, but I just switched back to it. Well, since you're all here, I'm out of here. This area was pretty cheeks even when you knew the game. That makes me feel better. I've been here for a minute. Not been the worst, though. You welcomed me into the pain area. Purchased your second house in NTE. You got loads of levels. That's good to hear. Getting that fog wall is the worst thing in the area. Really? Well, okay, you know what? You're right. Getting to it once is not that bad. Getting to it several times is not great. Not totally evolved. Neverness to everness. That's one of the Golly, I can't remember one of them. That's one of the Wuthering Waves. Wait, it's anime GTA? It is? Well, to be fair, I've not actually looked into it. I just assumed it was another one of those gotcha things. I see what happened before. I didn't realize they could knock you out of that. I've been spoiled by modern FromSoft. Anyway, I think I'm just going to actually fight them. That might help. They can, isn't it wonderful? It's reasonable at the very least. House across the street from you is still for sale. You could buy it and set up a bridge across, and then charge a toll. Basically, but it is also a light gacha game. I see, I see. This is where you honed your most important skill, running past the mobs. That's usually my bread and butter in these games, because I can't tolerate fighting through an area twice, but I might have to start. Guaranteed in only 80 pools. Their largesse truly knows no bounds. Fish, fish, fish. Thank you for the boop, Isa. Enjoy my jacket. Meeper, I don't think I said hi to you. I'm so sorry. How are you doing? I live on a street with a cul-de-sac. The prospective amount of toll players is like 10 peeper. Yeah, 10 people. I find it hilarious in a dystopian way. It'd be a pretty vile behavior. These normal mobs are just going to kill me again. I think I actually need the Ultra Greatsword. I think it wasn't the problem. It was the solution. You're doing wonderful. You signed a lease to your own place? That's incredible. Go with IRL stuff. I hope it all goes smoothly. Thank you for the raid. And peeper. Like, I got confused. Peeper was right here, and she's a peeper. She's a people, I meant to say. So I combined them. You got Ultra Greatsword, every problem becomes tutorial hollow. Okay, just 2 hits for everyone. I was really hoping I just barely missed the tree. Breathing, focusing, living. That's a tree. Trees. That is also a tree. Except for dogs, they become what you fear most. What if you're a dog with an ultra great sword? Celebrate the signing. You got a big cookie. You deserve the big cookie. You're living large. Now you're listening to the comfiest stream on Twitch. I don't know about that. You're so sip-coated. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. You're a dog with an ultra great sword, aren't you blithe? You know what? That's also true. Is it acceptable to choose to be Sif over Blythe? Blythe and Sif would get along. I think so. They're both so steadfast, loyal protectors. Nearest banana, I will end you. That's so sweet. Aw, thank you, Isa. Now I can be sure to always remember it. Okay. Our Ultra Greatsword is back on. We're going back in the ring. I managed to get hit by the skeleton and the chariot. I see what you're doing. I understand your gimmick. Yeah, that's right. Chase me. You know what? Despite everything, I think I also like this fight. The streamer I was talking about who I raided in, who happened to be right at this part, I saw them attempt to do that. I did not see them successfully do it. I just assume if they tried, it must be possible. You know what? I'll have a gem. Had his shield out to block the chariot. All right, where are you? There you are. I'm such a brave warrior. Okay. We're breathing. Just me and horse. Gyms are yummy. Skeleton never gave up. Gym and tonic. Oh, it's butter. Get obliterated. Thank you. I got there eventually. Going through the chariot with minimum agility made you realize ADP was fake. Sorry, it scrolled up just as I was reading it, and all I could see was skill issue. Thank you for that keen advice. Great work. Thank you. Thank you. I was so close the first time, just like every Dark Souls boss. Did you say keen advice or can advice? Keen advice. I'm the can advice. Weakness lever. This lever? Not this lever. Hurrah for destroy. Visions of comfort. Hurrah for revenge. Hurrah for victory. Treasure ahead, try jog. I'm gonna try sit first. Sure. I can't destroy it, message. Labyrinth ahead. Illusory wall ahead. I know that's a lie because of your message placement. Oh, wait a minute. Hello.
What is it?
Hi.
Oh, you trot long home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
People keep telling me that, but I'm having fun. Talking to your friend today, and they reminded you of this drink you came up with in college, yeah?
What is it? Oh,
So rude. Hmm. You called it a bloody screwdriver. You might think it's called that because it's a screwdriver with blood orange instead of orange, but that's a trap. How much peach schnapps was involved? It's the bloody from Bloody Mary because it was a screwdriver with Tabasco. I won't have enough spite in my pockets, let alone my heart. Very suspicious, this whole thing. I think the messages are just lying to me.
What is it? Oh,
Anyway, want to spin my souls? What an echo. I used to love echoey places as a kid, but I don't know how I'd handle it if I had to live there.
Is that a shard you found?
Oh my golly, I found a
Here,
shard.
Let me see to see light, however faint it might be.
You bought Tabasco today just out of pure misplaced nostalgia for that silly drink. It's tasty though, that's good. I don't have an Estus Flask shard. I don't think I've ever like drank Tabasco. I don't think I've ever tried Tabasco, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't mind more endurance. Take more endurance. More endurance means more greatsword swings, or greedier greatsword swings, because if I have a sliver left, that means I can dodge away. It's like, okay, it's nothing super crazy. I've only tried Tabasco once or twice. Is it vinegary? I like vinegar, so I might actually really like it. You've only ever had Tabasco as part of drinks like your bloody screwdriver. That's why vinegar is a cleaning product, not food. I love cleaning products. You'll use it Chipotle. Don't buy it yourself, but you'll use it as available. Vinegar's great. I was worried you wouldn't like vinegar. The undead purgatory. The chips, Sally? The chips? I've never actually gone to Chipotle. It would have been a betrayal if I had. As a Taco Beller. As a Taco Bellian. You'll smoosh me into a spray bottle and turn me into Windex? I would make awful Windex. Did you know your mouth makes the vinegar on salt and vinegar chips? I did, but only because you told me. You taught me that my mouth makes the vinegar. Your favorite way to make spicy food is chili oil? That sounds good. Favorite hot sauce was blackberry habanero. I need to try hot sauces, because I haven't been. I did get the Executioner Chariot Soul. I don't know what else I got. Certainly. I didn't just fight that horse for no reason. I don't think those stairs are real. You like really natural spices? I like a natural spice. I load everything up with pepper. I got like a pepper steak seasoning that I like to use. If it were not for border customs and agricultural laws, you'd send us some. Really sweet. Shakes fist at border laws. The person who explained it to you would do a much better job. Dry vinegar is too hydrophilic to use on packaged food. The littlest moisture would make the crisps, or would make the chips soggy. So instead they use something of a vinegar precursor from some byproduct, and it turns into vinegar when it mixes with saliva. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think I get it. Like, you got natural spices like chili oil. Oh my god, why are they all here? Why are they all here? Okay, fine, I'll go the other way. It's like you're making... Isa, just reading that description, it's like you're making my mouth make vinegar right now. Wait a minute. It's true. It's clearly not an illusory wall. Your message is too close, you fool. Phantom placebo vinegar. I love it when you give me the phantom placebo, Isa. You can make me salivate just by saying the word salivate. Sing can do it by ringing a bell. I think you'd have to either pickle the potatoes or apparently pickle the potatoes. There's some new droplet chemistry that contains the vinegar enough without just being wetter vinegar. Sorry, I said I'll go the other way, but actually I have to go this way to pick up what meager souls I had collected. Pickled potato chips. I've been... Clearly you said pickle the potato, but I was thinking of just a pickle jar full of potato chips. This is something I had heard when I was looking up how to make my own salt and vinegar chips. Is you soak your potatoes overnight in vinegar. And then you make chips out of them, is what I was told to do. I tried it. It didn't really work very well. But also, I didn't actually do it overnight. What I did was I just boiled them in vinegar in the microwave. So the method was off. He simply does not care. Go soak your potatoes feels like an old-timey insult. It does. As long as you could eat them fresh, it would work fine. Drying causes too many problems over time. That sounds like it's probably true. Who else soaking they potatoes? I am going to get my souls, run back to that bonfire, and travel to the other bonfire and go from there. And I'm going to do that while ads run. So I'm going to be back in just a few minutes. You love things that are probably true and approximate knowledge. I love them when they're labeled appropriately. Okay, I will be back in just a few. Welcome back. I did the thing I said I was going to do. I retrieved my souls, and now I can start from the undead refuge or the bridge approach. Isa, if you can still hear me, travel safe for Bun. Welcome back, Yaro. What? I remember this place vaguely. I remember being terrified of the mushroom platforms. It's so strange. It seems like enemies just spawn out of place, and then they have to run to their actual starting location. I have never seen this behavior before in a video game, but I find it extremely funny. You saw the hooded guy, right? Yeah, he was like, trot along home. This area is not going to be fun for you. So I left. Mech Commander. So welcome back, Meeper. Oh, I see. I'm gonna try to remember this hooded guy, just like I'm trying to remember the Scorpion Man. Sinzu, he brought me a sodi. Thank you, Sinzu. Also, welcome back. I never left you because I was like right next to you the whole time, but you know. Thank you, Sinzu. Sinzu brought us a sodi. It's sugar-free, lime-flavored solo. I hope everyone likes that. This freaking butterfly. No, 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 no! This freaking forlorn. Siphoning mental energy to taste it in your mind. Sending you all lime-flavored sugar-free solo. My thoughts and sugar-free lime-flavored solo are with you. Okay, I see my souls. Why are you excited over that? Well, because I thought I would not be able to find them. That's fair. Three sips. You also remember the stone goober in the Bastille? I remember a goober who complained that my soul wasn't dark enough for him. I wouldn't describe him as stone, though. Forest is bustling with activity. There's a lot of people around here. I can check out the Bastille again. Because the actual truth of the statement is no, I don't. But I can check out the Bastille again in a bit. We've entered the hole. We've already been in here. We entered through up there. You like his voice lines. I was exploring this place because I feel like I barely did, honestly. It seemed like I just beeline straight for making sure. I feel like I beeline straight for the boss. But it turns out all of this area is actually just this. Wait, that's not true. There's this whole area up here because I kept trying to go here by accident. It also doesn't go anywhere. Lever ahead. Is there? There is. We pulled the lever. We get a bridge. There was other stuff. Ah! They are breathing and okay. Maybe they'll get lost in the dark. Oh my goodness. Funny, thank you so much. Also, hello, Knife Flare. Yay, bridge. Even though Bridge is in our lives, I haven't forgotten to recheck the Bastille. I see. It said caster head. Incredible performance. Scar. Hello, Belmont. Ow. How are you doing? I'm souling and rolling even. This anniversary isn't as close as your other one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 16. I was about to be like, was it 12 months? It was even more. We lived. Sorry, look at the skeleton T-posing on the floor. Okay. Why? I was like, carefully line yourself up. Whatever weird input you're doing to make yourself turn, stop it. So I took my hand completely off the stick, and I turn. To be a carefree skeleton T-posing on the floor. You just finally bought DS2 for the PC today. Haven't played it since the 360 days. I've owned it for my entire marriage because Sinzu owned it. But I couldn't play Souls-likes until after my transition. You immediately shared game libraries? Of course. Actually, technically, that might have been before marriage. We're a little naughty like that. Sounds just like every other wall. Sharing game libraries is even more secret than sharing bank accounts. I think we definitely shared Steam libraries before bank accounts, too. It's so much trust. Try Torch and then Visions of Light. You know what? I'll do it. I'll use a butterfly at your recommendation. I'm gonna do it over here. There you are. And you know what? I'd share Steam libraries with even more people too, except we're not geographically linked, and I'm scared Steam would get mad at me. Yep. Yeah, you sure can light that. There's a lever on the other side. I'm actually so mad. Steam is a bit picky about that. Someone who shared a library with a friend in Czechia for the last 6 years, it'll be fine. But there's so much value in it. people have done this, and I know people have done this without consequence. But, like, what if I'm the one they decide to make the example out of? Or the hammer comes down, you know? Skeleton ahead. I doubt... They probably wouldn't completely remove the account. Probably. Be wary of Dark Spirit. This one? Oh, she's so merciless. That hat. I don't get the hat, sadly. Tough enemy ahead, therefore try charging. Steam will let you. How many employees Steam has? Not many, but like, that doesn't invalidate anything I just said. Undead lockaway key. I understand fully they probably won't. But it remains true that they could. I don't get the item. They won't nuke your account. Yeah. It's probably not reasonable to think they'd nuke my account. You've seen at least one instance where they disconnected access to another library. Yeah. It's they probably would not want people to hear about just canceling the entire account over something like that. The worst consequence we'd likely face, well, likely, we'd probably get away with it at least for a very long time. But then if there is a consequence, it would probably be, we're disconnected from family share, which would mean that even Sinzu and I don't share libraries, and Cass and Isa don't share libraries for a bit. And for a bit, probably like up to a year. But still, these days, we don't even own the... Well, that's been true with Steam from the start. But at least Steam's got, like, a reputation. It's primarily in regions where exchange rate is strong, from what you can see. Oh, that makes sense. I hadn't even considered people using this to get, like... You know, in theory... an account for someone who doesn't even exist, but supposedly lives in a region with cheaper games. So you can just buy it for that account and still access it. Euro to USD is basically the same. There's a 50% difference between Australia and the US, which is probably fine. Hello.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him.
Which one?
I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself.
I thought he was going to say that his former friend locked him
I
here.
was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along.
They take it away just because of the backward reasons, maybe. We're easily scared.
You be careful of him. Pate, he
Hate.
said.
I know him for his prattlers.
Where's this rather unusual ring? You know it when you see it. I've seen this type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. I tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya. Pate, the man with a strange ring.
Watch out for the slimy rat. What's that supposed to mean?
And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find a common footpad and put an end to his roguery.
Oh, I get to learn a gesture. He's taught me how to pump.
The man with a strange ring.
You've heard some great things about slimy rats. Thank you. Point slimy rat. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's so disheartening. We were like so into it. We were like, oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be romantic if we shared a YouTube Premium family subscription? And then we're looking at the family plan for YouTube Premium, and it's like, we only count... A family can be many things. But when we use it, we're specifically talking about people living together. And it's like, no. We want to. You do watch out for my streams. Aw. You're so sweet. You know what? I hope he does kill Pate. I want that for him. There's a lot of blood around here. YouTube nuclear family plan. I mean, if you're roommates, you can share a YouTube family plan. But you better be at least roommates. Pray friend, praise the sun. Wheel something something. Maybe I just need to not target. Take me to the gay bar, gay bar. Sounds nice. Okay. Now. Listening to the Gay Bar song so much, that's the only thing you could think of when you said nuclear. I've been listening to it because people around me keep singing it or just saying it to me. You're my Gay Bar superstar. Golly. We opened the door. No one can take that away from us. So now we can just go straight in here. I believe the caster is right... Where's the caster? Come to think of it, why did I want to come back in here? Yeah. Well, look. I wouldn't get out of there any other way. I think you had Gay Bar on a mixtape? Like an actual mixtape? Like a mixed magnetic tape cassette? Meows. I hadn't realized it had been around that long. I mean, I guess you can make those at any time. Possible it was a CD, but you don't think so? We've retrieved the runes. The souls. The echoes. The ergo. Hey, Lexi. Is this the website where the silly internet slime curates a safe space for monster fuckers on the internet? It is! This particular one. Hi, Alexi. How are you doing? Came out in 03, so not truly ancient. Not just monster fuckers either. Disable speech to text. Follow this candy blob. Thank you. I won't say it. I know to speak it is a curse. I do my best to keep my language in a way that's not going to trigger machines or people. Okay. We're observing. I see. Their souls go into the skeletons. Bones! A world of bones! It's safe for the monsters too. That's true. Oh. It feels incredible. This is, in fact, the kind of situation a sword like this is designed for. It's kind of true. A monster safe space and a monster hugger safe space, all in the same place. What an incredibly convenient coincidence. Ooh, I found an alluring skull among the mass. Oh, oh no! I'm so glad I waited on that one. Play them all. I suppose it's not safe for the monsters in-game. It's safe for the monsters out-of-game, though. It's really dangerous now. We got their collective soul. The in-game monsters like it. This is what the in-game monsters are here for. We're playing a game, you see. Skeleton, but up. Yeah. It's true. I want to shake the skeleton's hand. It would be safe for the monsters in-game, but they chose to be our enemies instead of friends. That's true. Like, legitimately, it's safe for monsters who don't come in here and try to start something. The monsters in-game tend to do that. Hurrah for hitting them in one swoop. That's true. How did they know? We get a new lever as well. Sometimes I think about what I perceive as what could be a cultural shift. Oh, he's napping. I was preparing to run a campaign for 3.5 because I really wanted to play D&D. 5e was not out yet. And they were like, okay, we'll play, but no one wants to be the GM. And I was like, well, okay. I guess I'll learn the system and also run it. And that means reading the rule book cover to cover. Anyway. The adventure I was choosing to run was Sunless Citadel. Spoilers for the early part of the D&D adventure Sunless Citadel. Very early on, there's a kobold in there who is a character that the party can and should talk to, who asks the characters for help. But the version for 3.5 talks about, like, okay, so in the likely event that your players see a kobold and just destroy him on sight, now you just have a bunch of kobolds and their issue for them to deal with, pretty much. But they remade this adventure for D&D
Is
5.
that a shard you found?
And not
Here,
only did they make
let me
it
see it,
easier to talk to the
so that I
kobold,
may help you
but they
to
also
see light, to see hope,
kind of just assumed everyone would do
however
that,
faint it might be.
which is also my experience. As soon as a monster says anything, everyone's like, oh, never mind, we're talking now. But it feels like that wasn't always the case. Found out Paizo sell Pathfinder life-size kobold foam replicas. They're a meter tall. Wow. What kind of foam? The fact they call them life-sized replicas really makes you think they found a real kobold and made the replica based on them. Maybe they did. They got a D&D themed roller coaster. And it took them on an adventure they could never forget. Like a dream. It's still all gummed up on me. I don't know if it's helping. It's slowly fading. There, see, it's fine. It's fine. Didn't even need the moss. Latex. Hand painted, made out of sturdy but lightweight foam and latex. I see. Oh, wait, no. If it's foam and latex, that means it's probably the squishy foam, not the crunchy foam, right? Life-size latex kobold is ready to wreak havoc on anyone who enters your domain, really? Don't eat it. I don't think she was gonna eat it. Hello?
Are you a traveller?
Is that an alluring skull you've got?
I'm Chloanne, an ore stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must
Same.
have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me.
You're
like
the only one
that.
thinking about eating it? You could probably get away with
These
eating it.
stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up.
You noticed.
Have extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
You noticed my gear. She's so accepting. Burn in bonfire to strengthen nearby foes. Delightful. Latex is for wearing outside and in. Yeah. You're hungry and don't have any latex within arm's reach. Aru's the only one who should be eating latex that I know of.
I came here in search of... The place is not... Don't just
Oh,
go
sorry.
helplessly wandering about.
But that's all I know how to do. Sorry, I thought she was just repeating. I'm not buying this, but I'm interested what Dedigan does. Hex that casts a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently. Hexes such as these that tamper with life itself are particularly abhorred.
No interest. Suit yourself.
Well, this looks awful. Don't give up, skeleton. I'm trying. I like what they've done with Blighttown.
What? These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique.
Kobolds come in red or blue.
Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift.
Don't worry, I use everything with
None
great
of the
thrift.
differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really.
You know what? Actually, it's just a shard. I don't need the shards.
No interest. Suit yourself.
There's an area in Lies of P just like this. These two must have stolen it from Lies of P. It must have. That was a Titanite shard. I need those. Torch. Harvest Valley's iconic. What a beautiful valley full of harvest. Oh my god, it's got a little... They're friends. They're leash friends. I love when leash friends. Oh, I was like, what do they mean hurrah for woman? There's no one here. You want a leash friend? I thought you had some. I think in this context, I'm your leash friend, actually. Wish you could convince one of your friends to be your leash friend. Good luck, Aira. One that share the same status as you? Yeah, that's true. This leash friend, they were definitely not the same status. She does. The pet owner Matryoshka becomes ever more complex. Or lack thereof. I know it's hard to believe. He's actually got status above others in a relationship. For play purposes, of course. Best you're able to do is convince one of them to be, how do I put this? Yeah? Will I let Sin walk us on our leads? I don't think I have to let him. Be wary of rolling in short poison ahead. Understood. Your suspension of disbelief is not strong enough. I know, I was amazed too. But the proof, it's right here. Oh. No. A hailstone. I'm gonna go find food. No, not you. Everyone behave. Is this safe to say on Twitch? As long as it's not explicit. I understand that you can't describe acts in detail. She's a cute little wrap up Meepy's your bug pet. You're a brat too, so you deserve it. 0% sexual? Oh yeah, sure. You got a friend to rope bunny you for once? Or rope bunny for you once. Oh, very kind of him. That's wonderful. Yeah, also Sybil. So it's not just one. I need a big, strong zombie to bash that down for me. Peachy too? It's so sad. Shinzu was going to tie me up the other day, and I fell asleep on him. Like, I don't just mean I fell asleep while I was doing it, no. I saw him get it, and I was laying against him, and I just fell asleep. Rude. Messages were probably warning me about this. Enemy ahead. Ladder. Wait, are you fake? You're fake. Turns out that was just a path back here. Luckily you had my scone. I thought that was going to be more involved, even. Excuse me, I have gone backwards. Be wary of ambush. Thank you. The album you digested today starts by playing a real pump organ. At first you thought it was just an accordion. I listened to... I'm trying to listen to more music, and your digest is a great resource for that. I've done one album so far. Well, I've done one song on one album so far. I cannot remember the name of it. I'm trying. I appreciate that it's there. I was like, oh yeah, I want to listen to music, and there's music right here. The Earthen Peak. Ow? Do you not have a head? I don't want to fight you in here. Well, that's why. Going. So no head. If I take my head off, will I be immune to poison too? Can I get you to crack these pots so I don't have to use any ranged resources? Not immune to poison, it turns out. Even the headless are not safe. Okay, I've got an idea. What if the sword is just long enough? I need no resources. Hello? Hello? Hmm. Other guy didn't activate. Hello? I don't think I gotta worry about him. Raise the sun, detour ahead. Ooh. Draw for light. Let me stop the ads for a second. And by second, I mean 3 minutes. There is light over there, it's true. Not here. True. Hi, Sybil. I'll kneel. You get the praise the sun gesture. Anyway. Sybil, how are you doing? Banana's proving she has, like, the dominant position in at least some of her relationships. You're a bit dizzy today. Meds are hitting a bit wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you even out really soon. Impossible? I know. But it's true. They're right here. Oh. They're hungry little mushroom friends. You can flip the script on Banana. You're just bad at knowing what to do with her afterwards. Just like that little comic where one person pins another one and says, oh gosh, he's deciding what to do to me, and then it flips to the other person's perspective and she's just staring down with like a fake smug grin thinking, what do I do now? That's me. Praise the sun gesture. This is where the real Dark Souls starts. You don't want to? Yeah, exactly. Try attacking. It moves with the environment like a normal chest, though. I think they're lying to me. I've got one Lloyd's talisman. They're just lying to me. Why would they do that? That's not a monster. That's clearly a crossbow. The most ace comic strip. Imagine seeing that, relating so hard to it. And you're like, I'm not ace, though. Now, I need to clarify that. You definitely don't have to be to relate to it. There's a lot of reasons why you might be unsure what to do. Oh, hey, Jabba. Certainly, you've got some kind of defense for people along the sides of you, right? No, not really. All right. Looks very satisfying. Those souls being sorted by size in the inventory like that is really nice. It is pretty nice. I like it. My souls collection. You like sorting souls by how pathetic they are too. Oh, okay. I just snoozed, but here is a bonfire, and I should break so I don't interrupt anything with ads. I'm going back to spend what souls I can.
Bearer of the seek the lest this
Seek lest. I'll give myself 2 strength. Okay, I will be back in just a few minutes. See everyone very soon. Welcome back. Hiro, you are far too kind to me and Senzu by allowing us to play your music during our breaks. It's Welkin Gleams and Spots, and it's available on Bandcamp. I also like it a lot. The Earthen Peak. The Lost Bastille. I said I'd check it again, and I know I am not going to check it again if I don't do it this time. So I might as well do that now. And then I'll just try to remember that Earthen Peak was where I was before. Also, welcome back, Hero, and welcome back, Banana, and welcome back, Senzu. Should I go there and buy a copy? Sometimes you put the old music on and I just think, damn, it's not Aero's music. So the thing is, it's random whenever I switch to the BRB scene, and often before I start stream, I will actually switch back and forth until it randomizes to Aero's music. I'd have the individual tracks up, except I don't want to loop just one track. So I've got it set up to just play a shuffle of the whole album. Notes this for your next Bandcamp Friday. Welcome back, Meeper. Ern is too kind. What have you done to deserve this? Literally what you've done to deserve this is you made a nice album. That's what you did directly to deserve exactly this. But in general, you're also just a delightful and kind entity who deserves kindness. Well, I mean, everyone deserves kindness by default, but for my friend to now suffer for that, yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Actually, you said he was near Sinner's Rise. I wonder if I can just go straight there. I have to scroll my travel points now. You haven't played that in years? Oh, yeah, sorry. I was pinning a message that I should have done earlier. I've played TF2 a few times in like the early 2000s. Like a few individual times. And then one time actually 2 years ago. I have zero experience or skill with the game. Maybe you should reinstall it. If you did, we'd be delighted to have you. You had it on PS3? I didn't know that was possible. I told Isa, hey, your birthday's coming up. Would you like to do anything for it while Sinzu's off? I told them that I would cancel stream if that's what they wanted, if they just wanted to spend the day. Or they could join me on stream for like a half stream. And we would do whatever content they wanted. And she was like, appraises your acceptance level. What if it was TF2? And I said I would do anything for them, and I meant it. I think I never lit this bonfire. Real talk, is this the stone goober that you were talking about? I didn't have any smelly old sticks at the time. But now I know why I didn't get that, bonfire. Yeah. I think I've got one smelly old stick. I just assumed you were going to be another, like, wasted away peasant. Thank you for moving.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid.
The feeble cursed one? I thought I was the feeble cursed one.
Young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been
I used to be strayed, but
a very long
now I've got an owner.
but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Take his drip. No. We're all feeble cursed ones sometimes.
Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spells.
Are you sure? Absorb souls in place of the wearer. E. Oh, you do have pyromancy. I was like, well, I doubt you have pyromancy. He does, though. One of the pyromancies devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olaphus. Release a static fireball that explodes when foes draw near. Oh. Strayed was an oddly gifted mage, well versed in both sorceries and pyromancies. I see miracles in here too. And hexes. But his curious temperament never allowed him to settle down in one place for very long. Great flames envelop and immolate faraway foes. Oh. Strayed, always immersed in magic, never accepted an apprentice. As a result, much of his extensive knowledge is permanently lost. Not anymore. Oh, he didn't devise these. He just knows how to use them. Wait, those are humanities. An advanced text based on an ancient sorcery creates a dark mass that seems to pursue its target with a will of its own. Looks back at the channel. Team Fort? Do you want to play Team Fort tomorrow? The fort? It is not Isa's birthday tomorrow, but it is for Isa's birthday. It's just to the side. Cassidy! You'll have to double check. Oh, that's okay. No one would be locked in either. Happy birthday, Allie. Oh, thank you. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm buying this guy's fireball. Also, Cassidy, welcome home. How was work? Trade? We can trade? Bone sight. This guy does boss weapons. He can have the Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword? Boss weapons. How's work yourself? I'm having a really good time. Barbed club. This is the part where I never buy or use a boss weapon, but also never eat them. No, I'm taking the Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword. How could I not? Dragon Rider Twin Blade we could actually use pretty well. It's int scaling. You fool. Well, not the UGC. Or you mean the Dragon Rider Twin Blade. It does have int scaling, but it also has dex scaling. You fool, it tricked you, and Isa was like, idiot. I thought it would be fine since I've got strength and dex. I was like, oh, if I ever point anything in int, this will be a bonus, but certainly it'll mostly come off of my strength and dex. And then I remembered that
Feeble, cursed one. Do you really think you can manage the glories that are my spells?
Are you okay? Yes, I can. It's pyromancy. It requires no stats. Feeble, cursed one. You did find this guy?
Well, this is a most twisted soul.
You cannot
Very
imagine my sick and twisted soul.
indeed. Prepare to peer straight into the heart of magic.
That's what you always say when you look in the mirror.
So, how long was I sat petrified?
There you go. Thank you for ironing my soul.
Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner? Drang Lake. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good.
Very good.
Very good indeed.
Very good.
The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land.
He's delightful. I love him.
Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse, and it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame.
He believes in me.
Feeble cursed one.
Always does that.
That's... Well, very good. Prepare.
No, I need none of this.
Pyromancy was
Oh,
created
there's
by
more.
ancient
Real
witch
recognizes real.
fire.
Actually met this guy in DS1.
She harnessed the power of flame and melded
I
it
believe
into
you.
pyromancy.
He was bone wheel number 3. I see.
The witch led her daughters into war against the old ones. But legends are legends. What
Pretty
are you
based.
prepared to believe?
I'm becoming
Feeble cursed one.
prepared to believe so much. More and more as time goes on. It was Hollow number 15. So I did just buy a pyromancy. Now the thing is, I have no attunement slots. However, I have a ring that would give me an attunement slot, so I can use one pyromancy if I want to. Gonna be my special treat for later. Can I ask Isa to make a bone wheel emote? You could use it so often. So many times. You need to bone a wheel.
What is it? Oh, you trot long
Based on the way you were talking, it seemed like Wheel recognizes wheel. It seemed like the stone goober activated this man somehow. Oh, the hooded guy you meant was the guy who said your soul is not dark. Yeah, I thought you were talking about this hooded guy. I think I remember where he is. Okay, so it's much worse damage. But it's also much lighter. And maybe the damage gets better with upgrade. I mean, it definitely gets better with upgrade. And look at the style of it. It behaves quite the same. But the lightness might be a benefit in itself. Pursuer's Greatsword was your main weapon until you got the Black Knights. I don't actually remember where that other goober is. I'll have to try to find that guy later, I think. Somewhere over here. Okay, you know what? No, it's actually somewhere over here. Holding the uppercut was the coolest thing. You felt so martial. Feel. Oxy, hello. This is a different... No. This is the guy who said I'm not dark, right? This is a Gandalf. I thought Gandalf told me I wasn't dark. He was like in this hole over here. So many hooded guys. There's so many. He was in that hole over there. It's locked. I used to be afraid of this yellow water. Wonder could it risk? I should have been afraid of the yellow water. This guy does say that, but it's also not who you're thinking of. Ah! My manchettes. The coat. A lovely stream. Thank you. I hope you're also having a good day. It's acid, you fool. I was like, well, it's not doing damage. My freaking manchettes. Okay, okay, thank you. gonna go see Dad and have him fix my gloves.
I knew you'd be around soon. Go on.
The whip. Yeah, sure.
I'll be around if you make it back.
You're in Earthen Peak. Visions of Oddball. I believe you. Stop it. It does feel really good to hold the uppercut. Visions of destroy, but unfortunately no. Lever? Lever. Mm-hmm. It's extremely good against NPCs and foolish invaders. Miss your coat, James. I saved the coat. Coat was not lost. I was very scared for it.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the pat, Smeeper. Hmm. Oh, it lifts up the poison. I see, I see. Aw. Enemy ahead. I don't see them. Oh, there he is. Game really is very funny. Don't be a mimic. Thank you. I like how many ambushes there are in this game. I've heard it was pretty severe at launch. Or at least that's what they say. Like the enemies are actually trying to kill you and not stand around. Well, to be fair, if I was in this world, I would be mostly standing around most of the time. Torch required ahead. Memories of burning. Bonfire ahead. I do believe them, just not entirely. Trust, not at 100%. You don't think they changed the ambushes since launch? That was a thing Isa was telling me when I was asking whether I should buy the DLC for the first game, or for the first version of this, or just buy Scholar the First Sin. They were very similar prices. The difference was a matter of a couple dollars at the time. And they were not sure. But they believed they might have changed some of the encounters for Scholar. Which is why I thought that. Oh. They were so right. There is a bonfire there. Hello. No! It's okay, we lit the bonfire. Enemy placement has been changed in Scholar. Okay, good. Touch my bloodstain, I guess. That's what that's called. I was used to it saying, like, retrieve. Most of the ambushes are unchanged. Some may even have been added. Wow. I even get to traverse the mist from behind. Hmm. Anyway, I'm sure they deserve this for some reason. I wonder if this might be the second fog gate you can enter from the wrong direction in any Dark Souls game. I appreciate that they, like, recognized it even. It ceased spin. Jerk. What did I ever do to you or your people? Go directly down there. It's so eerily quiet now that I've stopped the windmill. Do the traps still work with no windmill? They do. Friend, hello. How are you doing? Always. Still a little tired from the week of ferns. But more or less okay, the week of ferns. Ooh, flame butterfly. As a hint. Ow. I think I'm gonna ride this poison out. Ferrous Lockstone. The projectile ahead. That's actually correct. Poison creates stink lines. It's true. I realized just now there's something I can do. I saw that shade, right? I can feel the weight in my steps. Does this do anything in this game? It looks like the answer to that is no. I can just wield both of them. It's so sad. You made elevated box pasta and burnt the potatoes? Hey, that's fine. Well done, Isa. While you were gone, I slew terrible and fearsome bosses. So many. The hardest ones in the game, I'm pretty sure. Thank you. They were pretty fierce. Also, welcome back. The Covetous Demon is no laughing matter. Oh, you... See, I said the hardest boss in the game, and you knew one of the two I was talking about. The other was Skeleton Lords. It's really hot when she flexes that huge sword. Thank you for noticing. Actually, hold on. Can I still do the thing? I think I disabled this because I kept hitting it by accident. I disabled it because I kept hitting it by accident. I used to be able to pull Hornet's Nail. Because Kay was practicing modeling and made Hornet's Nail, and she knew I liked Hollow Knight. Or no, it's not a nail. It's what is it? It's a needle. You're so strong to resist killing them in one hit. Thank you. Ow. You doing okay? Yeah, alright. Oh no. I'll actually have to hit that guy. It was mostly the dressing that burnt. Caramelization. I didn't see that in caramelization. Oh, it's a shortcut. Just. Thank you for the boop. I got the Mira shield. I can deflect projectiles now. It turns out you were right about this being a Zelda-like. Deflect. Oh, hello.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away.
Oh, are you Pate?
You're a fugitive too, eh? Yeah? Why else would you be here?
Pate, I've got bad news.
It's got death written all over it.
God, they captioned Egypt.
You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep. I'm trying to help you, you know?
How'd you know I was thinking I could
You
offer
know,
you the
relative-
sword?
Downright rude,
Through your gut.
really. But I've got a soft heart, so I let you off this once. Hell, of course it's not free. What? You don't have it? Then let's have it. Show me your finest.
Okay, fine. I was gonna see if I could haggle.
All right. It'll be just a moment.
I have no idea the depths of the treasures this man holds. He's holding his tummy. Show me your finest. If he wasn't here, I could just do this. I don't believe this is his ladder.
Go on ahead. I won't offer this deal twice.
It's not very secure. Are
What is it? What do you need now?
you gonna throw me off? Why do you teach me prostration? Pause. Field. Ooh. He makes you beg. Nuh-uh. That was a transaction. I mean, everything I do is, but... Paws and leather. I kind of want this just for the fashion of it. I can buy so many of them. Now, watch as I... Well, I don't need the mask, obviously. I've got the best helmet in the game.
No, mate. These deals, they won't last forever. Oh.
Strange fella.
Psst. Have you heard? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right?
Yeah?
And the poison, well, does wonders for her body.
I haven't tried poison.
You know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know. Huh? In fact,
Sir, you're safe
she
here.
was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty, hoping that it would restore the prince's affection. You see what I mean?
The Laddersmith knows this is a monster fucker. Say his
Before long,
face.
the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen
I've
on
heard.
this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no.
Something else that is... Well, it's like elsewhere, right?
That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burned. God's almighty. I'm not going to die in this dump. God's almighty. Oi! Down.
You were repeating yourself. Thank you for not pushing me to my death. Thank you for the twinkling titanite. Thanks for giving me a minute. Hurrah for regret. Hurrah for danger zone. Hurrah for secret. Yeah. I feel the regret. I should have just boned out of there. Titanite. And a pale stone. We got Ladderman's story. We burned a windmill. I admit, like always, I kind of just want to keep playing this. But I also want to play other games. And we're at the halfway point. I think I'm gonna homeward my bone. Good night, bunny. I will actually swap on time this time.